Hi everyone, welcome back. CJ. This is CJ. It's been a hot second since I filmed. I'm coming out of a depressive episode. Love that for me. And I haven't filmed in a long time. I'm kind of out of practice on it and I don't really have any ideas generating on what kind of content I should make. And I tried vlogging, failed miserably. It was not popping. So we're gonna ease back into the tuber lifestyle with like a chatty, sit down, last now next, right? I thought that would be a good way to get used to filming myself and talking to a camera again, because it's been about 2 weeks, which is not that long, but you know, kind of long. What is happening in my personal life? My dad, my sweet dad, who got his neck surgery, we got him healthy and stable enough to move out of the house. So I have his room back. I cleaned it today, washed his bedding, organized everything, cleaned my desk, and I'm back at my desk working here, which is lovely. So feeling like, you know, my house is a little bit more my own nowadays. Loving that. Like I said, I had a depressive episode. You know, no reason, it just happens. And I feel better now. I think it was like hormonal and astrological and just my brain. So I feel pretty good now. I'm really energized today and feeling like very base level, which is awesome and a feeling I haven't had in a while. Super overextended at work. I've been working on a lot of projects and a lot of them are really cool and fun, but it's been exhausting. We've launched a lot of new video games in the last month, so it's rewarding to see all of our work go live, but man, I feel like a little churner, just churning out some work. Something else is happening in my personal life, and I think I'm gonna let the tube in on it, okay? Because like, I don't know. Why would I not tell you? Be right back. Okay, so I don't know if this is me like being a daydreamy Pisces or like mania induced, but we're rolling with it for now. We are accepting this energy like it's good, and we're dreaming, okay? We're in the dreaming phase of our lives. Like, what if I owned a bookstore though? Really? Like, really, what if? I bought this online. I joined the American Bookseller Association, which is an organization for independent bookstores, and I'm just in like the learning stage right now, right? I'm looking at all these resources, kind of developing like a 5-year plan, and just thinking like, what could be if we dreamed and we didn't limit ourselves? I know what my life is like working in advertising and living in Portland, Oregon, but what if it wasn't like that? I don't know, just something. Like, I would be a good business owner. I feel like I'm naturally entrepreneurial and I have a lot of tactical experience on managing projects, small and large. Do I have publishing or bookstore industry knowledge in specifics? No, but I have started like lurking my local bookstores, not pals, like some other smaller indie shops, and trying to like chat up the owners and see what's going on there. So I don't know, new hobby, maybe new life plan. I'm sharing it with the tube only, tube exclusive. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. I also got these blue light glasses, as you saw in a previous vlog, and I'm having a hard time wearing them, but I'm trying. Bud's good, Kiki's good, Dad's good, I'm doing good. Having energy to clean the house again. Kiki's birthday was a couple days ago. Yes, he is a Gemini. And it was great. I got him the new Xbox, which he was very excited about. I kind of regret it already though, because there are a lot of guns in my house. Like, gun noises from the video games, so I'm not loving that for me that much, but whatever. So we'll probably get into like May wrap-up territory, but let's do a little last now next. Okay, let me go grab the book I just read. I did it. I read My Brilliant Friend, the first in the Neapolitan Quartet. This book was fine. It was fine. I kind of had mediocre expectations going into it because Alex from What Page Are You On, I think in one of his videos, said very clearly that this is the least successful of the quartet and everything gets more wild and intriguing and comprehensive after the first book. Lots of groundwork being laid in this, lots of getting to know Lena and, nope, Elena and Lila. Getting to know their families intimately. Lots of descriptive writing about the town they live in Naples, the village, their class, where they're at in the class system in Italy, and kind of the different paths the two girls go on as they get into early adolescence. One being more academic minded and one being more family minded, you know, romantically involved with someone and trying to move through the world that way. I think it's interesting. I mean, it's gonna be like a lot of class power dynamics, a lot of like neighborhood gossip I can see going into this. I don't think they're very good friends to one another. I understand they're like super attached to each other and have a strong bond based on their upbringings and their immediate surroundings. But like, should these two girls be friends? Not sure. I'm not a series reader like at all, so it is kind of weird for me to invest in a series. Like, that's an interesting thing. Like, when am I going to be in the mood to read the next one? I don't know, but we'll find out, and it'll be great. So it's summertime. I said I was going to read the quartet in the summertime. I hope to finish it by the end of August. That's our goal. Now, I am currently reading Death in Her Hands by Ottessa Moshfegh. I'm only 70 pages in, but I am liking it so far. This is a very controversial Marmite book for some reason. I think because it is using like a theme of repetition, both in the writing and in the storytelling, to kind of give us more insight into like the neurosis of this main character. And I can see how that's off-putting, but I think it's like a stylistic choice that Ottessa is doing right now, and I am intrigued by it. We're basically following this woman narrator who's like 75, lives in the woods with her dog Charlie on this little piece of land she bought, and she finds a note in the woods that only she is usually occupying that says, "Magda is dead, you won't find her, I didn't do it," essentially. That's all she has to go on, and she's like completely thrown and entranced by finding out who Magda is, what happened to her, and just filling in the blanks of all of the possibility of who that character could be and what happened to them in the margins. So I don't know, I like it. I like it. I couldn't not like it because Jalen would break up with me, but I do like it. Cover, not liking it. This is probably supposed to be the water, right? Like a lake, and that's the girl. Is this Magda's face? I don't know, something about the tight pairing at the very top, like there's no room to breathe, you know? It's not working for me. But this isn't about the cover, it's about the book. My last Moshfegh, I guess I could read McGlue, but I'm not a huge crime novella kind of lad, am I? That was last, that was now. I also finished the David Sedaris diaries, the 1977 through 2002. Loved it. I love him. He's my problematic fave. What am I going to read next? That is a good question. After I read Death in Her Hands, which I would say is like more moody, character driven about the writing, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at all of my TBR, which is right in front of my camera right here. And we'll have to see. I got this sent to me from New Directions, which is called Voices in the Wind, and it's blurbed on the back by Zadie Smith, Rachel Cusk, and Maggie Nelson. So what more could I ask for? That sounds interesting. New Directions does primarily, or I think all, translated works, so maybe I'll dip into that. I wonder if there's any like readathons or reading challenges coming in June that you know of. Like April had the disability readathon. If there's anything thematic happening in June, maybe I could read to that prompt. I also am interested in trying to structure my vlogs. My dude Grace does. She just read one that says trying to read 3 5-star books in 1 week, like reading her 5-star predictions, which sounds really fun and like a nice treat to yourself. If Death in Her Hands isn't a complete banger for me, I might do that because it's been a while since I read something that really wowed me, and I could use that pump up. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna keep it sweet, short and sweet this week. Right now, let me know if you have content ideas, people. I mean, I'm feeling zapped, but I'm feeling like I'm getting back into myself, into my groove, you know, want to be creative again. I aim to please. I am on TikTok still. My experiment is going well. And what else do I have to say? I think that's it. I have a meeting tonight from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. with a new company I'm working with in Korea. Very gnarly. Time differences are real. So I'm going to like take a power nap after I edit and upload this on my long lunch and then prepare for a 6 p.m. meeting. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. All right. Love you. Bye.